shoot it today, but I will shoot an adult doe. So, get locked in. Got some Mike and Ikes and a couple of Snickers. Got about 3 hours sit. I'll bring you what action I can. Hopefully we'll get some. Alright, let's go get them. Definitely sounded possibly like a punch. Thwomp. I can't see her. I could see her run up and stop over there within 70, 80 yards. Make her out right now. I'm gonna assume that she walked up through that switchgrass and whatnot. Shoot. Not perfect, but that broadhead opened up. Some damage. Shoot. I've been glassing over there for a little bit. I saw her run and stop. I'm gonna say that's 30, 60, 70, about 70 yards. She stopped over there. Gets a little bit thicker, and then I couldn't get my camera or glass on her to really pick her up, but she stopped over there, so that could be a good thing. But I can see down here in my binoculars the arrow blew through. I thought what I saw when I was shooting her, she was feeding and relaxed, so I put my 25 a little high and my 35 right at her brisket. The only thing is, I feel like I kind of pulled this way, run it back a little bit. So I didn't like the way I saw what it looked like. That being said, it's a pretty flat angle because she's out far enough. And I thought I caught at least, if she whirled, I thought it might have angled up. I'm going to review the footage here. The arrow's right in the ground right there. All I'm going to do tonight is go look at my arrow and get it. And then I'm going to come back mid-morning tomorrow. I take the temperature. What's the temperature supposed to be? It's like 45 right now, so it's... I don't know. I'm a little optimistic, but after reviewing this footage, the shot is definitely about the last rib area. So that's definitely a little too far back. That's too far back. The good news is she dropped into it and she was whirling away from it, which kind of turned it into a quartering away shot. So I'm hoping we ripped up through enough vital stuff that she can expire overnight here. I can see my arrow, and what I probably expect to see when I get down there is guts on the arrow. If I got a little blood, that would be a bonus. So I'm just, like I said, I'm gonna ease over there, get that arrow, and get back out of here and just plan on doing this track job 10-11 o'clock tomorrow. I'm somewhat optimistic about it. I mean, if we don't go disturb her, she might just go lay down and die. But, this is part of the bow hunting thing. Just feeling back, I was just twisted a little bit, trying to miss this tree, and putting the shot, putting the moment on yourself. Gotta click all the boxes. And I remember lining my string up because it was wrong side, so I lined that up with my sight. Got it. Maybe I just didn't account for that. But anyway, marginal shots happen, so we gotta take the necessary steps to do what we can to recover the deer. First step in this situation for me is to just wait until mid-morning tomorrow and go after it then. We'll have better daylight. Don't run the risk of bumping her and getting her somewhere where we can never find it. And maybe she'll stay this side of the trail and just go find something thick to bed down in. So that's that. And cautiously optimistic here. Because like I said, I did see a lot blow out the other side, so, you know, the deer's gonna die. The key right now is to be able to find it. So, deer behind that bush here. Stands up there. It's getting pretty dark. It's an in-between light right now. So she was standing right here. There's my arrow. Oh yeah, it's all guts. There's some blood there though. There's some blood on those leaves. But I'm just gonna drop a piece of toilet paper right here. And looks like we got white hair and some body hair. Not even sure what kind of broadhead that is. It's a 2-inch cut anyway. Smelling Vinny. Alright, getting back in good light here. I can see that definitely we got guts. So there's some body here. So that makes sense, I suppose. This is mostly body hair. It's got the tan tips on it. Blood, I don't know. There's not a lot of blood on it. As far as what I can tell, the end of the broadhead here is kind of cleaned up. Other side. Looks like it's mixed in with some blood there, but obviously it's not, you know, we know what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a gut shot deer, so kind of is what I thought it was. And so we'll just see, this has blood in it. So it's a good combination of guts and blood. So like I said, this is going to be a fatal hit for this deer. The key is getting down there and getting some evidence that, you know, something that I can find and track and put me on the right track and hopefully find this deer not too far away tomorrow. So we'll go get him. Out here the next morning, my neighbor actually hit a buck last night, and we kind of were looking for it here for a minute, and I'm kind of circling back and helping him at the same time trying to get on a trail here of that doe I hit. It's not looking good for the home team, but hopefully it looks good for the home team tonight. Chesaning taking on Bullock Creek in round 2 of the playoffs, and we got Alma traveling to Adrian tomorrow, so we're gonna keep looking on the bright side of things here and try to make better shots. And I'm gonna go search for another, I don't know, however long it takes here, and hopefully we can come up with something at the end. But like I said, it's not looking good right now, but I'll keep after it here for a minute. Well, unfortunately, Don't have a lot of sign to go on, and grid searched all the way through there. And the neighbor, he's actually on the riverbank, so once he gets back up here, if he hasn't found anything, unfortunately, I think we're gonna call off the search. My guess is that she might make it all the way up here, and then, but again, that's a guess. Got all these directions. No sign to go on. It's been a couple hours. That's the way it goes sometimes. Don't really accept the fact, but that's the way it goes sometimes with archery equipment. Let's go get them.